love anything canned, which is disgusting, but I love it. I love canned sardines. I love canned chickpeas, canned lentils, canned mussels. Canned mussels, I think, are my favorite canned fish. And they always have them in this escabeche sauce. And I saw these in the supermarket today and I was like, wait, I want to compare because I can't decide. So I'm going to try them both and rate them because I just got back from the gym. And if I'm going to grow an ass, I need protein. So why not have 2 fucking cans of fish? Listen, I know sardines are the new it fish, but I really think that we're sleeping on mackerel. I think I'm gonna start with the blue one. Okay, this is Petit Navire. I used to get my tuna from this brand, but then I heard that tuna was really bad for you because mercury, whatever the fuck that is, not the planet. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stick to sardines and other things. So I haven't bought from this brand in ages. I feel like it might be good with mackerel. Also joining us today are my plethora of chin hairs. We need to stop being afraid of admitting that we grow beards. I'm sorry, I just haven't had time to pluck it. Also, it's crazy because 1 minute I'm looking at my chin clean, and then a few days later I've got 4 different hairs the length of like, I don't know how to compare, but where do they come from? How do they grow so fucking fast? I have questions. I don't understand how that happens. Maybe they have an invisibility cloak where it's like when you're ovulating, you don't see them. But then as soon as you're on your period, they're like, oh shit, wait, I forgot. I am on my period. I have to go put a pad on. Well, I'm on my 4th day. Well, it doesn't fucking matter. Let's start. Ooh, little crackling sound. I haven't even fucking opened it yet. Wait. Ooh. This actually looks really pretty. Look at this. I think that the sauce looks a bit oily, but it looks very thick. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Actually, maybe I need a paper towel. Maybe I'm gonna be clean. Let's try the Petit Navire one. As you see, it does look a little bit oily or watery. Let's try it. The sauce is actually good. It feels like this could almost be gourmet, you know? Never mind, it is a little bit watery. Super liquidy. I don't mind it. It's just, do I want to eat a mackerel soup? I might as well just eat a fish soup, and I don't really like fish soup. I would give the actual fish a 9 out of 10 because it's not too fishy and it's also not mushy. It's got some fight back to it, you know? Like it doesn't just decompose in your mouth. It's actually quite chickeny, but not too tender. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. I can't describe food. The sauce I would give a 6, but I would give it a 7 if I had bread and I could just like dip it in. Like if this was served on an actual plate and not a can, I would dip my bread in the sauce and I think it would be banging. I don't know what the 6.5 plus 9 equals. I don't know how I'm rating this out of 10, out of 20, maybe out of 20 to honor the French education I got. Next, we're gonna go with the Saupiqué. I have actually never tried this brand, even though I should because I love the color orange and it just feels like it matches. But this is also mackerel and this is in the same escabeche sauce. Okay, this looks way more oily, but whatever. I don't care. I'm not afraid of a little oil as long as it doesn't stain my clothes. Yeah, it's literally like not even thick. It's just oil. Wait, I would give the fish the same rating. Maybe instead of a 9 out of 10, I'd give it an 8.5 because it does have a little bit of like brown stuff. And I don't mind skin on a sardine, but on a mackerel, I'm like, girl, you don't need to be doing all that. So you get an 8.5. But the sauce, I don't love the consistency because if it's super oily, it's way more dangerous. Like I've already spilled some on my table. But the taste is way better than the Petit Navire sauce. Not that you can see, and also, I don't want to spill them, but it feels just like way more oily. And this is more like a soup. Okay, my cat has the zoomies. Excuse me. I'm gonna go back for a little taste test. I would blind taste, but I live alone. Actually, should I be telling you that? I live with 3 very strong men. I'm telling you, people need to start eating mackerel because it's literally just fucking chicken. See, this is what I mean. It's dangerous. It's got a spice to it. Let's go back to the Petit Navire one just to make sure that I'm confident in my rating. This feels more like prison food. This feels more like if you put this on my plate in a restaurant with a little bit of dim lighting and some French wine, I would be like, oh my God, That is delicious. Wait, so final evaluation. You are a strong contestant. Okay, wait, I might have to reevaluate because now that I'm looking at the can, it says sans arôme ajouté. They didn't add any spice to the sauce. So now I feel bad for giving them a lower rating because they basically cheated. They don't say that they didn't add any spice. Oh my god, they actually say that they have artificial aroma. That's why it's so fucking good. Okay, now this is a moral question. Do I prefer the one that tastes natural or the one that tastes better but that's fake? I didn't expect to get all philosophy over eating mackerel. What is fake at the end of the day? The aroma that they added may be artificial because it didn't come from the actual fish, but it came from another natural source, you know? Like the spice maybe came from India. The spice maybe came from Morocco. Definitely didn't come from France because we only know how to do butter and garlic. But you know what I'm saying? It's natural at the end of the day. And I can't blame someone for trying to make their product the best one. They saw that the natural product was not tasty enough, was not spicy enough. So they were like, you know what? Let's get creative. And I have to admire their need to make it the best fish sauce ever. Whereas with them, I feel like they're hiding behind the, oh, but like, I don't do this because I'm just natural. And honestly, girl, I get it because as a photographer, I used to refuse to edit or Photoshop my pictures because I was like, oh, well, like, I like authenticity. I don't like ruining natural looks and stuff like that. But really, it's because I didn't know how to fucking Photoshop. If I knew how to Photoshop, I would have fucking Photoshopped. You know? So I have doubts about their reasoning. Are they sticking to natural because they can't be asked to spend more money on a couple spices to increase the taste of their product? Or is it because they're pro-natural? I don't know. I'm not gonna go too much into it. And I'm just gonna say at the end of the day, if I'm back in the supermarket and I'm craving mackerel, I am gonna be craving this one. And I don't care if there's artificial product in it because my life is very natural. I don't really take any medication. I say as like my first 2 videos are me inhaling Ritalin. But I haven't got fake tits. I haven't got fake lips. Like I try and not put fake shit in my body. This is unnecessary part of the conversation. You know what the irony is? The so-called natural product is rated C on the nutrition score. Mind you, they don't even bother putting their nutrition score. So I'm not gonna judge because theirs might be a D. However, theirs does say that they were prepared by hand. Préparé à la main. And at the end of the day, I love that. I love that it wasn't prepared by a machine. There was love in the fingers putting the spice in the sauce, and I appreciate that. You have no mention of this. Guys, do you want to know a fun fact? Mackerel is a fish naturally rich in protein and omega-3. Omega-3 are essential fatty acids that cannot be fabricated by our organism and that have to be brought by food. Get your forks out. I translated it from French. All right, I need to come to a decision. Which one of you is going home? We know it. It's no surprise. You're staying, you're going. A rating? Honestly, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 because it's mackerel and honestly I prefer canned mussels in escabeche sauce, but 8 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10 because I wouldn't be excited at the idea of eating you. Whereas if I come home from the gym, I'm excited to eat this. This, I'm like, ugh, what am I going to be able to wash it away with? It's not disgusting. It's just that I've tasted this, which is really good. Thanks for watching. Please let me know if you have any canned mackerel recommendations. Goodbye.